afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers have a chance at completing a rare four-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Manuel Chavez will be on the mound for game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week. And Dero, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday finale and get out of here avoiding the sweep.
Yeah, Dan, it's been a tough start to the weekend without question, but maybe if they steal this one Sunday, get a little reprieve, get the media off their back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Steven Cervantes is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball.
Batting second, right fielder.
Standing in, Reggie Mitre. He'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And quickly, there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Rocha. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Jackie Rocha.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
A little two-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the thunder. The cleanup hitter coming up.
Left fielder.
Standing in, James Purvis. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Lehman got it and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now at the plate, Jonathan Jordan. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
Jonathan Jordan.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a knee-high fastball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do in baseball is to sweep a series. A 3-game series is tough, but they have a chance with a win today to do something really special, and that would be a sweep of a 4-game set at home.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Next up for Detroit, Antonio Valdez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Antonio Valdez.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Pop up. Rietsma over to his left. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
You know, they say there are no bad hops on the ball in the air, but you wouldn't know it after that play. I'm not sure what caused him to completely miss that pop-up. It doesn't really matter. His pitcher's going to have to pick him up now.
Now in the box, Richard Hara to take his first pitch here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Front of the plate. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Digging in, Tom Charlie. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Swing. Drive. A looping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big risk and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Batting ninth, catcher, Steve Biden.
In now, Keith Biden. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
0-2 home. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. We play 2 full. It's the Tigers 1, the Rays nothing. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Into the box now, Steven
Leading off for the Tigers.
He'll look to bounce back after
Designated
striking
hitter,
out his last time
Steven Cervantes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Favreau has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Reggie Mitre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Reggie Mitre.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Rocha.
Stepping in now, Jackie Rocha. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box.
James
Herbert. Swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Abreu is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Tigers leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Riding in once again, Jonathan.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat. 1-1-1. Barbara takes it in. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. In now, Antonio Valdez. He's
Now
0
batting,
for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Antonio Valdez.
First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Gates is there, 2 gone. Into the box now, Richard Hara.
Now batting, second baseman, Richard Hara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Hara, 27-year-old. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Now to the plate, Tom Charles.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Doubled in his last
Third
at-bat
baseman,
with another big hit
Tom
right here.
Charles.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing
Up
in
next
now.
for the Tigers, catcher.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball
Biden.
1. First time up, he went down looking. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. 1 and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
1 and 2.
Set and the 1-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. Lehman loves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Steven
Up
Cervantes.
next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Steven Cervantes.
Ready, here's the first offer. Hit down the third baseline. Lehman ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Digging in once again, Reggie
Leading off for the
Mitre.
Tigers, right fielder,
Delivery to him on the
Reggie
way.
Mitre.
Look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Chavez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Center fielder, number 9,
Ready once again.
Jackie Rocha.
He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat in that baseball. That is entirely.
He's in.
Pulls the first baseman off the bag and he stays at third. Ready for another chance.
Up next for the Tigers,
0 for 2 on
left
his line
fielder,
thus far.
James
On the
Thurman.
ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1 and 1. So coming to the plate, Jonathan
Leading off
Jordan.
for the Tigers,
Here's
the
the first
shortstop,
pitch to him. Hit on the
Jonathan
ground out to
Jordan.
short. And that's out number 1. So stepping in, Antonio
Now
Valdez,
batting,
0 for 2
third
on the
baseman,
afternoon so far.
Antonio Valdez.
Back to the mound. And there's out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. At the plate, Richard Hara.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman,
Pitch coming. Here
Richard
it is.
Hara.
Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up, all tied at 1 and 1. Leading off the inning, Tom Charles.
Leading up for the
They'll need him to
Tigers,
get something going here.
first
This
baseman,
thing's far from
Tom
over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. As you
Now
can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
To his left, Villanueva. Progressing, 2 down.
How's it going? You having a good evening tonight?
This has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA.
What's happening?
You see there, he currently leads the AL in that department.
Hi.
Riding in.
How are you guys?
He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the game. Right over the middle, knee high.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-1.
Your attention,
Valentine
please.
takes
Now
the ball
pitching
now
for
in
Tampa
number
Bay.
9, looking to
Number
close
23,
the door.
John Valentine.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Rays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Three-finger Ritzma earns a league-best 17th victory. John Valentine wraps it up for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
What? Nothing. Forget it. You say it's your woman. I'm saying that nothing's fucking wrong.
Hi,